To review our integer rules, we're going to work on some order of operations problems. It's very important that you follow your steps in order. You have to complete step 1 before moving on to step 2, and then step 3, and then step 4 is last. Let's go ahead and look at this problem. Number 1, grouping symbols. I see inside this set of grouping symbols 12 divided by 6. So I circle this, that's what I'm working on. 12 divided by 6 is 2. And then I carefully copy the rest of the problem. So I see a little 2 at the top here, which is called a power or an exponent. I copy down the multiplication sign, pretend that's a multiplication sign, times 9, and then I copy down the subtraction and this -7 in the front. I know that I am finished with the grouping symbols because you know that the grouping symbols are finished when there's only one number inside the grouping symbol. That's when you know you've simplified the grouping symbols. So we move on to the exponents. And this is the only exponent I see. The 2, the exponent, tells you how many times to record the base. The base is this 2 in brackets. So I record the base in brackets 2 times. I'm going to be multiplying those 2 together. I copy the rest of the problem. 2 times 2 gives me 4. I continue to copy the times 9 part, the minus sign, and the -7. So I'm finished with the exponents. Now I'm moving on to multiplication and division. So I see multiplication right here. Now I'm going to actually, you know what? Let me write this 2 times because I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do this. All right, option 1. I multiply 4 times 9 and I get 36. That's one option. I could also over here go ahead and change the subtraction to adding a negative. So this would read -7 plus -4 times 9. And a -4 times a -9 is -36. You know, unlike signs, you get a negative. Remember that rule? It's a multiplication rule. Now over here, we would have to change the subtraction to addition at this phase. So I changed the addition or the subtraction to adding a negative. So we would end up in both situations with -7 plus -36. Now, for the addition subtraction part, -7 plus a -36, well, signs the same, you add. 7 and 6 gives you 13, carry the 1, 3 and 1 gives you 4, and a -7 plus a -36, that gives me a total of 43 negatives. So my final answer is -43.